Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Tyler here, and today I've got some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 stuff for you. Today we'll be talking CDL. That's right, we got Major 4 coming up this weekend, man. Finally done with online Call of Duty this season, man, and we're hitting the final Major. Of course, this one with no fans. Kind of an L, man. It was originally supposed to be hosted by Carolina, I believe, and now is out there in, I believe, like Burbank, California or something like that out there in the South LA area, I believe. But anyways, Major 4 this weekend, man. We will be diving into our full bracket predictions today, man. Quick look at our points throughout this stage so far, man. It has been, kind of rough. Not too bad, though. Just week 4, at the end there, we had that rough Friday there where we didn't get any of the winners right. Other than that, typical, usually just one wrong each day. There's a rough Saturday there in week 3, but still able to pull away with a nice 21 points that week as we were getting a few of the correct map counts and all that good stuff. Week 2 is our strongest with 24 points there. But either way, 81 points heading into the Major, man. So definitely not placing too high on this, but still in the top 50%. But yeah, let's go ahead and just dive into it, man. We'll get into our bracket predictions here. Winners round 1, of course, you got Toronto. 3-0 over LAG. That should be an easy, quick match there. And then we'll go LAT against Miami. Should be a solid one, man. Definitely will be interesting to see who shows up to land here. I'm going to go ahead and take LAT with a 3-2 win. This was a tough one for me, man. I definitely wanted to go with Miami, but for some reason my gut's telling me to just take LAT 3-2, man. And on to FaZe against New York, man. Should be solid, but come on now. We're going FaZe. I'll give it to him 3-1. We'll give New York a map, but I do think, it'll be a competitive series, man. Some close calls and whatnot, but FaZe, I got them going far in this tournament, and it'll start off with a good start here, 3-1 over New York. And then to finish off winners round 1, we'll go with Seattle Surge over the Vegas Legion. We'll go 3-1 there. Could end up going 3-2. We'll see, but I'll go and take Seattle 3-1 there. I think they show up to land. Then in winners round 2, Toronto's definitely going to be taking down LAT, man. Regardless of if it's them or Miami. I mean, most likely 3-0, but I'll go benefit of the doubt and throw a map to LAT there, but Toronto will be moving on. And then FaZe, of course, against Seattle. We'll go 3-0 there. Not going to be nice to Seattle and give them the map like I did LAT, though. Here's where things will get interesting, man. Down here in the losers bracket, of course, you got Optic starting out down there after an insanely bad online stage. After winning Major 3, so we'll see if they can go on a run and bounce back after the terrible online performance. And, see what they can do, man. They'll start things off against Miami in round 1, but first we'll start with LAG against Carolina, and I got Carolina, another solid squad starting down there in the losers bracket. I'll go ahead and give them a 3-1 victory over LAG, as LAG, man, they start in that winners bracket, but they get double first rounded and drop out top 12. That'll be very key. A lot of these will matter big time for whoever makes champs, of course, because the top 8 go to champs, the bottom 4 don't even go, man. So Carolina, this is big for them, man, and LAG might not be good if they get double first rounded, man. So next, of course, Optic against Miami. Come on, man, you already know the deal. Pred turns up against Miami, and we'll go ahead and give Miami a map since Optic has been so bad, but we'll say they show up to land and they'll at least go on somewhat of a run here. I'm not expecting nothing too crazy. I'm not going to have them winning the tournament by any means, but you'll see in a sec where I have them going. But I'll have them 3-1 over Miami there. Then we'll go ahead and take New York over the Rocker. I think it should be a 3-0, but I'll give the Rocker a map. So New York 3-1, they'll move on. And then Breach against Vegas. I think this could be an interesting series, even though Boston is terrible. But Vegas, man, they are fighting for positioning and seeding for champs. So they definitely need that win, man. Breach is chalked, so Vegas, they'll get it 3-1. They'll move on to losers round 2, where they'll take on the New York Subliners, and that's where they'll take the L, as the Subliners should get this done. We'll give it to them 3-1, and then in the other losers round 2 matchup, should be pretty good, man, but come on, man. We got to go with Optic. Should go map 5, and we'll, like I said, go ahead and give it to Optic, man. They'll move on to losers round 3, where they'll take on the Seattle Surge, and they will go ahead and get that victory in a 3-1 fashion this time. And down here you got New York taking on the LA Thieves, man. Again, should be a solid matchup, but we'll go ahead and give it to New York 3-2 in a map 5. Paco's going to go crazy, you already know. So we'll move back up to that winners final now. Toronto Ultra against Atlanta FaZe, man. It's going to be a good one. The Ultra have been looking real well, man. Looking real well online. They, just beat FaZe recently, so we'll see how it goes here on LAN. I'm going to go ahead and go with Ultra here in the winners final. 3-1. See them take them down. FaZe will go down to losers. And we'll see them take on the winner of this Optic against New York matchup. That's a tough call, but I'm going to have to go with the Optic boys, man. They're going on this run. Still able to get top 4 and make a way to top 3. Get into that losers final. We'll go ahead and take Optic 3-1. I think they will take both hard points, and then New York will take one between the search and control. So Optic moving on there to that losers final, where they will take on FaZe. And this is where the run ends, man. Optic gonna go down here, top 3, and FaZe get the job done in a 3-1 fashion, where they will get the rematch against the Toronto Ultra here in the grand finals for Major 4. And we're gonna go ahead and give the revenge victory to the Atlanta FaZe, and they're gonna get the job done in a 4-2 fashion over Ultra. Should be a great series, man. I'm definitely expecting this to be a very lit event to watch. Even though there's no fans, man, definitely sucks, but way of the road. So like I said, man, hope you enjoyed. This has been my bracket predictions here for Major 4. I will probably do another one, of course, recapping it after the weekend, and then, previewing champs and whatnot once we see, those seedings finally get finalized, because, a lot of this matters here with, how these teams finish this weekend. So yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, slap that like button if you did, and comment your thoughts, who you think is going to win this major. And, follow me on Twitter as well for updates over there. That's going to do it, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a nice day. Peace.